Y'all need to check that
It's
out.
got a little info in the shit, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to just go a little source from there. And they talk about right here the ancient pagan cross showing the round orb of God's Son on the cross, resting on the top of a Christian church in Costa Mesa, California. On a little pagan image of the church on it, you probably can see that pretty good right there. Got the little circle in the middle. That's what they talking about, the Roman cross, and what he went for, trying people with that same shit. That's the same thing.
I guess he had a vision to try people too. Huh?
Yeah, he went for a conqueror in the name of God. I'm gonna try y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause God said do this shit to y'all fuck niggas, you know what I'm saying? So, and also one of the things they changed the changing of the salve during Emperor Constantine's reign in 524 CE, which is, like I said, the common era they called it in Rome. The changing of the salve, basically like the Almighty instructed in the scriptures as being the seventh day. He said this will be a covenant to my people, between me and my people forever. But then he changed it basically to Sunday after a pagan tradition in Rome. It was basically called the Venerable Day of the Sun. And they also quoted that shit when you see how the Venerable Day of the Sun. I try to research a little on Wikipedia. Let me link this shit up for y'all niggas real quick, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know what it is, man, so they don't think we making this shit up.
No, they call the Venerable Day of the Sun basically after practices of these worshiping of the sun god, which in Greek they call him Apollo. You know what I'm saying? The Egyptian that they deemed as Ra. They was doing the worship of the sun god on Sunday, and it shows that right here, Constantine, right. I would say right. We're gonna have a contest, see somebody can call in and say right, the best.
Yeah, whoever say that shit the best, the winner.
And you get on this bitch off top next season.
Off top.
And do whatever the fuck you wanna do. You know what I'm saying? All right, okay, we're talking about right here. The Roman calendar, this is on Wikipedia quoting about the Sunday and the origin of that being the day that everybody attend church with, as we know right now, like we talking about. The Roman calendar included the day of the sun, you know what I'm saying? Latin, dies solis, for worship of the sun. That's like Sol Invictus. On 7th of March, 321, Constantine I, Rome's first Christian emperor, made a quote, and he observed Sunday would be the Roman day of rest. He quoted and said, on the venerable day of the sun, let the magistrates and people residing in cities rest, and let all workshops be closed. In the country, however, persons engaged in agriculture may freely and lawfully continue their pursuits, because it often happens that another day is not suitable for grain sowing or vine planting, lest by neglecting the proper moment for such operations, the bounty of heaven should be lost. So they start observing Sunday as the holy day and switch it to the day. It was a lot of pagan practices, a lot of pagan celebrations that happen in the honor of the worship of the sun god there in Rome. And they switched it over from the seventh day to the first day, Sunday. A lot of people really think the Sunday is the seventh day.
No, it's not.
Monday ain't the first day just because you got to go to the slave shit. The first day of the week is Sunday. I don't give a fuck what name it is. Count on your fucking 7 fingers. The shit start on Sunday. You tell me what day it end up with. You know what I'm saying? So it changes over to the first day, Emperor Constantine. Another way of crackers changed the shit over, and niggas is just following under crackers' rule.
Following suit.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't realize the source of the problem with the mental sickness with niggas. Niggas looking at you trying to find out. You've been took of your culture and your heritage, and now you're attending church on the Sunday basically off of what the cracker did. You just saw the shit. Emperor Constantine reign changed the shit, you know what I'm saying? Another way of linking it back to, in the church, we know in Western Christianity, pagan holidays, customs, and practices, which is kept up in there.
Yeah, that's mostly, most of the pagan holidays is, they Christianize the shit to make it good, but it really comes from some pagan shit.
Holidays such as Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is observing, celebrating that bitch as Christ's birthday, which is a damn lie. If y'all boys don't think, go back and check Real Vision on GMRNStv right now. We did a holiday special, broke that whole shit down to real facts of the shit. Grown men, real niggas shit, not beliefs. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I don't give a fuck what you personally believe or think. So don't ever get confused like I'm up here trying to tell you some shit. I come to rep real shit to real niggas because the real gonna recognize real, you know what I'm saying? And I was brought forth to bring forth real shit. It's GMRNStv. This shit ain't no game or no slogan, you know what I'm saying? So with the truth, we see that this shit is, Valentine's Day is observed in there. The day that just passed was Easter. Look at all the shit that's tied in pagan with that shit. Where the fucking Easter bunny and the fucking egg come from?
Some pagan bullshit.
Bunnies don't even have fucking eggs.
Bunnies don't have eggs. Rabbits don't have eggs. Pears don't have
They
eggs.
should at least put the motherfucking chicken in that bitch, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? So all that shit tied into some pagan shit, and all the shit that's observed is some pagan ass holiday and traditions, some evilish under the evil regime, which Rome gave the power to the beast, like it said in Revelation, which is Babylon, America, USA, right here. So this the daughter of Rome, which they have declared with their own mouth. You know what I'm saying? So the pagan holidays and practices, which was brought up, the Roman cross and crucifix, that symbol is a mockery of the real union of cross, which is way back into the Cushite, the ancient Ethiopian Kemetic community laid the shit down, the Ethiopian processional cross, the real black heritage before any of the cracker kingdoms ever thought about coming. That shit ain't nothing biased, that's just the truth.
We in this bitch, man. 813-254-7820.
Yep, straight up. You know what I'm saying? This is some of the bullshit that the Western churches is keeping up. That people going to this shit and tell you what the God and the Jesus shit. Another thing, Jesus, what they call the real name was Yahshua.
Yeah.
It really wasn't named no Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So that just came along. The crackers just really made that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like the scripture, if you look at it, it even said Emmanuel, or if you look at the real heritage of the man name in the Hebrew language, it was Yahshua. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like Joshua.
I know what Jesus was. I'm going to tell y'all in a minute. I'm going to tell y'all in a minute. Oh, your G. What?
Straight up. Straight the fuck up, my nigga. GMRNStv on some GMRNS though. You can see basically they made a character up, Jesus, and you got the real one, Yahshua. So you basically got two identities of Christ. And how you can really, to be simple about it, you can tell them apart. Jesus is the white one, and Yahshua is the black one. Yeah. That's the real shit. Because if you look at it, I read the whole scripts now, and the whole character, how they basically try to portray Christ, the way they teach that shit, how in the mass media and the church, like he was a bitch. He wasn't a bitch. He wasn't with that fuck shit. The man was on the run. That's what the story told. From the government, everybody said he was crazy. He was blaspheming. They tried to throw rocks at the man, stone him. He had to dip.
They tried to kill that man several times.
They tried to capture him. He went up in the temple, turned the tables over, fine on bitches.
Slapping the
shit out of
him.
And he was a real rebel. He was like, you already got the description of him. We're going to touch on later to show how he was a real nigga. And they was trying the same shit that's happening today. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know the shit real. I just ain't gonna read that shit like, oh, I believe this shit. Hell no. This shit gotta be in real life. This is GMRNS, man. And you can see it's two different identities of Christ, dog. You got the white one, which is basically Jesus, the one they made up. Right. And then you don't have to really get mad at the shit. Some people get mad. Don't get mad at them. Let them have the Jesus shit. That's cool. That's what we know. The real identity of Christ was Yahshua, Larry Brown, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can see how Michelangelo, real fact, painted the white depiction of Christ, which was the second son of Pope Alexander, which name was Caesar Borgia, also called Cesare Borgia. Another way, a word, they say the pronunciation of his word, but it was Caesar Borgia. And he painted him basically as he was a white man, as we know it today, with the long hair and the big beard. It was the man, he was the second son of Pope Alexander. He painted him, and it's the image as we know Jesus Christ of today as being the cracker up on that bitch was Caesar Borgia originally. They changed the shit from the black.
And so many niggas got a picture of Caesar Borgia in their kitchen, in the living room.
Yep.
All through the house.
All in that bitch, and that was a cracker center that bitch like this.
With a little
and
white
Michelangelo like
ball. He's painting it.
He's like, yeah, we got these niggas, boy. Well, we got them once again. You know what I'm saying? Just the real facts of the shit. This ain't belief. Grown man, real nigga shit TV.
You already know who it is.
What up with you, man?
It's your boy Tony.
Yeah, I already heard the voice.
Okay, but check it out now. I am not up in front of the TV, but I do know that the show on, so